How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, bringing you guys another awesome Black Ops 3 video. Quick reminder, if you guys want to drop a like rating down below, if you're enjoying the video, it's very much so appreciated. If we can make a goal of 100 likes on this video, that's an awesome goal. I definitely think we can hit it. Now let's try and help you guys improve your aim in Black Ops 3, because that's what this video is all about. So the first one is ADS around corners. I mentioned that in almost all my Black Ops 3 videos, having to do with how to get a high KD, how to get more kills, just overall tips in Black Ops 3. You have to aim down sights around corners. Now the next one, obviously I'm going through a few obvious ones, but for some of you guys who don't know the obvious ones and really need to improve your aim, you got to play the game more. You can't play 10 minutes a week, you can't play 1 or 2 TDMs a week and expect to have the best aim in the world. You got to work on that. You got to play the game more. Even if it takes a lot of time, the way you're going to get better, it works basically with everything. You got to play more. You got to do that task that you want to get better at. You have to do it more. It may sound dumb, like I'm saying, like, oh, that's obvious, Quad, but seriously, a lot of people don't get that. The next one is this one's kind of, it's not sponsored. I'm not told to say this, but it really does help me, and I'm sponsored by them, so I guess that makes a difference. But Control Freaks, they pretty much help your aim. They're not the greatest thing to help your aim in the world. They're not going to make you a 10 KD player, but they're definitely going to help you have a little bit more precise aim because they add more of a toggle. But you can use code QuadMFT for 10% off Control Freaks. No, they didn't make me say this. I'm just saying it helps you have more precise aim. I promise you. Link down in the description. Go check them out. There's these little things that go on top of your toggles. You can get them for whatever console you have. You can get them for all your consoles, whatever you want, but they help me aim more precisely. I know a lot of professionals that use them, high tier YouTubers that use them. Try them out. If you don't like them, don't buy them. It's simple. I'm not trying to make you guys buy them. But the next one is use a comfortable setup. If you're not comfortable with the gun you're using, you're probably not going to do well. If you don't know the recoil pattern to a certain degree, if you don't know the way the gun shoots, how much damage it puts out, whether you need grip or the right attachments or anything like that, don't use the gun. You got to watch a YouTube video on it. Maybe you can try it out and figure it out. I mean, that's how basically everybody starts, by getting the best class setups, but use a comfortable setup. If you're trying to have really good aim, please do that. It's going to help you guys immensely. The next one, this one's also really important, is put your crosshair where people are most likely to come from. If you're looking, if somebody's in a corner, it automatically doesn't turn you there. You have to do it manually with your joystick on your controller. You have to look there. So if I'm pushing around a corner, I probably want to have my sights up and where I think somebody's most likely going to be, and that's really simple. You also don't have to have your sights always aimed in about where they're going to be. Just having your hip fire sights and crosshairs on them, or where somebody is most likely to be when you're looking around a corner, is a really good idea. It's going to make a huge difference, and it's going to help you so much. You're going to get a lot more kills. So please put your crosshair where people are most likely to come from, and also don't put it at the ground. Don't aim at the ground. People are dumb. They push around corners and they're partially aiming at the ground. They don't notice it. So crosshair placement, extremely important. Also, don't push while reloading. This one doesn't really have to do with improving your aim, but it also is going to improve your KD and make you overall a better Call of Duty player. So don't push while reloading. Don't run around a corner while reloading. That's really going to mess you up. It's not going to benefit you. You don't always need to reload. A lot of things Call of Duty players, especially in Black Ops 3, are having problems with is reloading around corners. They get too excited, they get too aggressive, they push too much, and they die, you know. They die, man. Also, don't sprint around corners. If you're pretty confident that you're going to win that gunfight, maybe you can sprint around a corner. Maybe you're a really experienced Call of Duty player, you know the people in your game are pretty bad, they're definitely really newbie, you can sprint around a corner. I do it all the time. You know, I'm not saying it's very suggested, but when you're an experienced Call of Duty player, when you have a lot of levels in the game, when you've been playing for years, you can sprint around corners to a certain degree. But I would say most of the time, have your sights up, be ready, have your crosshair where you want to shoot or where you think the person is going to be around that corner. Don't sprint around the corner most of the time. The next one is quick draw. Quick draw is an important attachment. If you guys are rocking an SMG or an assault rifle, most of the time, unless you're constantly ADSing every corner, you're going to want quick draw. It's going to give you a big advantage on having your aim in faster than more people. You're gonna thank me when you try quick draw on like the Kuda or, you know, the Vesper or the VMP or the Pharaoh, ICR, things like that. It's really going to benefit you. Try out quick draw. You probably won't regret it. You don't need it, but you probably won't regret it. The next one is start shooting and then aim. When something happens, when you see an enemy, don't wait to get perfect aim on them and then shoot. Wait, immediately start shooting when you see that enemy and they're close to you. I mean, if they're super far away and they're not looking at you, then I'd say get your aim. But if there's somebody within 40 feet of you, I guess, I mean, it is a video game, it's kind of hard to measure, but if somebody's within the vicinity of you, just start shooting and then aim in. Like, just shoot. I mean, click toggles, both the toggles basically at the same time. Don't aim then shoot, shoot then aim. It's going to really help you because you can hit them with the hip fire. Hip fire is really, I don't want to say overpowered, but it's really good in Black Ops 3. So please shoot, then start aiming. That's going to get you a lot more kills. Your KD ratio is going to go up. You're going to be able to get more score streaks. Trust me, try it. I may be giving you guys some obvious tips for your really experienced Call of Duty players, but for people who are really trying to improve their aim and get a lot better, start shooting and then aim. It's going to benefit you. Also, like I said earlier, don't get a perfect shot. I mean, if you can get a perfect shot, obviously do it, but don't always try for the perfect shot. Don't be afraid to miss. It's going to help you guys a lot. So start shooting and then aim when you're pushing corners. Overall, all these tips are going to help you improve your aim quite a bit. Don't forget to drop a like rating, like I said earlier, if you did enjoy any time throughout the video. We're shooting for a goal of 100 likes, and I think we can hit it. You guys are awesome. I love my quad squad. Also, don't forget to subscribe and join the quad squad. We're working our way up to 70,000 subscribers. Like I said, if you guys want to look into a little bit more precise aim, I'm not saying that's 100% going to help you, but it's not going to hurt you. Make sure to use code QuadMFT for 10% off Control Freaks. Link to it down in the description below. It's been QuadMFT, and I'm Audi 5000.